Good morning, y'all. I'm Rose with my Rose's Open Pantry, and uh, today I'm just gonna be bringing y'all along with me. Jenny, my daughter, Promise's mom, called me this morning, and they've got the flu. Her husband didn't go to church yesterday because he was running a temperature, but they all three have it today. So she said, "Mom, Promise is wanting some of your chicken and dumplings, and she's wanting your broccoli and chicken casserole. Do you have time today to make it for her?" And I said, "Well, of course I do." So I got up, I went to my freezer, and this pot is full of chicken. I had some chicken legs, boneless chicken thighs that I had deboned, and I had some chicken breast. So I just took it all out of the freezer, put it on defrost in my microwave, and I've got it in this pot boiling. I've got my egg noodles in this pot already cooked. I've got my broccoli already steamed, and I've sauteed some onions that I'm going to put in my broccoli salad, my broccoli casserole. I've got some carrots chopped up over here that I'm going to put in with my uh, chicken and noodles, so it'll be more healthy. So I just wanted to bring y'all along with me this morning, and but like I say, I've already cooked some of it, and I thought, well, while I'm doing it, why not just turn my video camera on and let them come along with me. So I'm about to drain my noodles because I don't want to use the water that's in them to make my chicken and noodles. I want to use broth that I've got in this big pot right here. So I'm going to drain the water off, and I'll just let them sit until my chicken gets ready, and then I'll use that broth. I'm going to use some for my dumplings and then some for the noodles. This way they'll have things for the next 2 or 3 days that they can eat. Because, when you got the flu and when you're sick, you really don't have a lot of appetite. So when you find something you want, and this is what Promise wanted, then you try to get it for your people that you love. So uh, let me get some other things done here, and then I'm going to bring you back and show you how I'm going to make my broccoli and chicken, how I'm going to put it together. Now, this is simple and easy. I'm doing it the easy way. I'm not making and rolling out dumplings. This is Mary B's open kettle dumplings. Now, these are so good. These are in the red pack. Now, just her regular Mary B is in a blue pack, but this is the open kettle dumplings. So I'm going to be using these because I want to get this over to them as quickly as I can. And I just am using just regular egg noodles. Why? They're not gluten free because they're for them. They're sick, so we're not doing the gluten free today. So as soon as my chicken gets ready, so I can pick some of my chicken and put in my casserole, then I'll get it in the oven and I'll show you how. And right here in this bowl, I had already prepped some of this before I thought, well, turn your camera on. I've got like a cup of mayonnaise and 2 eggs in here, and a half a can, which is about probably 3/4 or 2/3 cup of cream of chicken soup. So I've got all this in here, and that's what's going in my broccoli and chicken casserole. And since I'm making the dumplings and the noodles, well, I never put rice in mine. A lot of people put rice in their broccoli and chicken casserole, but I don't. And I'm not today because they've got noodles and dumplings. So, all right. Oh, and I've got some pepper jack cheese that's going in here because Promise loves pepper jack cheese. And I've also got some mild cheddar, shredded cheddar, that's going to go in my casserole. But as soon as my chicken gets ready and I can start putting all this together, then I'll be back and we'll do it together. Okay, I got some of my chicken breasts out of my broth, and they were done, so I chopped them up, and I got them in this bowl right here. This is 2 cups of chicken. I've got another one right here in case I want to add more chicken to it. So in this bowl, in with my 2 chickens, I've got some broccoli that I steamed in my little microwave steamer here. And it's probably 2.5 cups of broccoli, maybe 3. Wait a minute, I'll tell you, because my little thing has okay, this is, let me see, let me get it in the light. This is 3 cups of broccoli. So I'm going to put all my broccoli, and I had my onions that I had sauteed in with that. And I'll get a spoon. So that was 3 cups of broccoli. It was about probably 2/3 cups of onions that I had sauteed. 2 cups of chicken. Now, to this, I'm going to, and in here I've got a 1/2 stick of butter that I've got melted in my little casserole dish. And I'm going to put it in there and then just let the rest be in here to keep it from sticking. So, okay. I'll stir that up good. Now I don't know how much of this I'm going to need. Now remember, it was 2 eggs, mayo, 2/3 cup of mayo, 3/4 cup of mayo, I think, and then some cream of chicken soup. So about 2/3 cup of cream of chicken soup. So I'm going to pour this in here, and then I'm going to stir it up. Now this is a really, really simple cream of chicken soup, but it is so good, y'all. All right, I'm going to put some more. I think I'm going to put it all just so it'll be real creamy. Because when it's creamy, it'll be more more comforting to her. Okay, or to them. All right. Because I am not going to put any broth in this. All right. Now, I've got pepper jack cheese because Promise loves pepper jack cheese. And this is about 1 cup of pepper jack cheese. And I've got some mild cheddar because Jenny doesn't like sharp cheese. So I usually keep some mild here. So when I'm making things for her, then I can use the mild. So that was about 2/3 cups of mild cheddar cheese and 1 cup of pepper jack cheese. Okay. All right, I'm going to stir it up. And I'm going to crush up some Ritz crackers on this for them because, like I say, it's not gluten free. When you're sick, unless you're allergic to gluten or something, you don't worry about that. Now, Promise tries to be sugar free and gluten free, but sometimes she will eat gluten. It's not that she's allergic to it; she just knows that it's healthier not to eat it. So, all right. And this is a 9x9 or an 8x8. Not sure which one. Casserole dish. And 2 cups of chicken was perfect. Okay, let me get my little spatula here and get all this out. You'd be amazed at what's left if you don't take a spatula and get it out of your bowl or your pan. You'd be amazed. There's at least 1 or 2 tablespoons of your goodie left in the bowl. Okay. All right. I did not even taste that to see if it had enough salt in it. I need to do that. I need to taste of the it's good. That's good. They can always add more salt and pepper if they want. Because you can always add to, you can't take away. So if you get too much in here, There ain't much you can do about it. So, all right. I'm going to crush some saltines, put on top. We'll be right back. Okay, y'all. I said saltines. I meant Ritz crackers. And I didn't want to crush the whole pack, so I just put them in a little sandwich bag and just crushed them by hand. And I've got like 3 tablespoons of butter right here. So I'm just going to mix my crackers with my butter. And then I'm going to spread it on top. My oven just went off. It's up to temp. It's on 350. Okay. All right. Now I'm just going to spread my buttered Ritz crackers. Now you can just put cheese over this if you want to, but I think they'll enjoy these Ritz crackers better than more cheese. Okay. I think it could have used the whole pack, but that's all right. That'll be enough. All right. I'm going to get this in my 350 oven, wash my hands because they got butter on them, and I'll see y'all back when I start to make my noodles. Okay. I've got all my chicken is done. I've got it out over here cooling, and I have just pulled it apart, and I've got 3 cups of chicken. I'm going to put my chicken in here. Okay, and I tasted it for salt. It's got plenty of salt and pepper. And this is about 4 cups of noodles that I'm going just regular egg noodles that I cooked according to package directions. And I put my carrots in, my little chopped up carrots in with my broth. So this is how simple homemade chicken and noodles can be. And I'm going to put a half a can of cream of chicken soup in it, just to make it a little bit richer and to make my broth a little bit thicker. Okay, this is a pot of chicken noodle soup, y'all. Okay, it looks so pretty with those carrots in it. I'm going to let it cook for about, I'm going to turn it down to low, and I'm going to let it cook for about 15 or 20 minutes, and then it's going to be ready. So I've got my casserole, my broccoli chicken casserole in the oven. I've got my chicken and noodles ready. I've still got my broth on over here for my dumplings. I've got to pick my chicken. Then we'll start dropping our dumplings because I don't put my chicken in my dumplings until my dumplings get almost ready. All right. Okay, y'all, I wanted to show you something. I've told you before when I buy leg quarters that I debone my thighs because when you freeze them, they turn dark around the bone. And if you ever buy a piece of fried chicken out in public, like in a restaurant or a fast food store or something, and it's dark around the bone, that chicken has been frozen. It's not fresh. And I wanted to show you what I'm talking about. You see that? Now, I had deboned my thighs, but you can't, I don't know how you would debone a leg. So what I do, I'll just give this to my dog. But see the difference in that meat and this meat? And I have told y'all that before. Let's see if this one's got it. I pull the skin off. And this is a chicken leg. This is a leg. All right. And I just pull my bone out like that. But you see that dark meat right there? I don't want that dark meat in my dish. So what I'll do, I just strip that little piece of dark off. I give it to my dog, or I take a spoon like this and just scrape it off. And you don't have that dark meat. So I had told y'all that before, so I'm sure y'all have run into it. I just wanted to show you. Okay, y'all, my broth is boiling. It's coming to a rolling boil, and I'm gonna start dropping my dumplings. They, I don't know what happened to them in the freezer, but they stuck together. So Roy's behind me peeling them apart and cutting them up. But as you can see, there's two right there, and they're just stuck together. So um, we're having to work with them to get them apart. But when your dumplings, when you start to drop your dumplings, I'm going to show you what it's supposed to look like. All right, you see that? Can you see that? All right, can you see that? That is what I mean by a rolling boil. Okay, okay, y'all see that? I just put a can of cream of chicken soup in there, and I'm going to stir it up, and then I'm going to put the rest of my dumplings in. So let me get y'all back on the stand. All right. So I'm just dropping my dumplings down in this rolling boil, and I've got it on high. All right. As Roy separates them for me, and they're still partially frozen, I'm just dropping them down in my broth, and I've got about 4 cups of chicken here. I may not use it all. All right. Don't stir them very vigorously because they will tear apart. But you want to drop them down in that rolling boil. So I'm just going to keep dropping. And my casserole is finished, and I'll show it to you. It's done. It cooked 30 minutes on 350. And I'll show it to you as soon as I get all my dumplings in here. Okay, y'all. I got all my dumplings in my pot. Sorry, that was my finger. And it says cook them 40 minutes. Homemade ones you don't have to cook but about 15 or 20 minutes. But these, I guess you do. So I'm just going to let them simmer for about 30 minutes, and I'll check them, and I'll be back with y'all. That is my broccoli casserole, broccoli and chicken, and this is my chicken and noodles. We'll be back. Okay, y'all. This is my pot of dumplings right here. And this is my chicken and my homemade chicken and noodles. Doesn't that look good? Okay. This is some chicken salad that I made out of the leftover chicken. And this is my broccoli chicken casserole. And Roy is going to taste these dumplings for us and let me know how they taste.
I'm the dumpling hero.
He loves dumplings. Loves them. I'm not that fond of them, but he loves them. Okay, taste of that chicken salad. Good. Okay, now I had some leftover chicken, so I made chicken salad, and I'll put the recipe down in the description box. It's chicken, apples, pineapple, my homemade sugar-free pickles, and mayo, salt, and pepper. And that's some of the best chicken salad I've ever made.
That's right.
It is delicious.
It's always good.
So,
but that's got 5% better.
Oh yeah, it's delicious. I think it's the pineapple I put in it. I put apple and pineapple.
Whoa.
So, all right.
And this is just, you want me to taste of this?
No. No, we're not going to taste it.
Oh, I'll be glad to.
Oh, I know you will. All right. Thank y'all for joining me this morning. This was just something that I did off the cuff. Was bring y'all along with me. And so, chicken and dumplings.
Did you tell them you were cooking for 6 folk?
I did. Chicken noodles.
Uh-oh, I'm back in it.
Uh-oh, there he is. chicken salad, broccoli chicken casserole. All right. Thank y'all for joining me this morning, coming along with me. Jenny and Philip and Promise are really going to appreciate it. And we love y'all, and food feeds the family, and this is real. This food is really going to feed the family. So,
This was good, Caleb.
oh, this food is, when I say food feeds the family, that's what this is going to feed the family. So, family feeds the heart, God feeds the soul. Love y'all. See you next time.